Fox 10 Extra News at 7 starts now.
A school bus mechanic in the hospital after getting crushed between two school buses. We will hear from his mother and get an update on his condition. And the first week of testimony wrapping up in the murder conspiracy trial against Lori Vallow Daybell. What one witness told our Justin Lum about what it was like to testify. And a sneak peek at a new Fox Local episode. Who killed JonBenet Ramsey? The child beauty queen was murdered back in 1996, and today it has never been solved. A portion of a fascinating interview about that case is coming up. But we begin here at 7 o'clock with a new body camera video coming out after a woman was killed in a trooper-involved shooting in Tucson. It happened last week. DPS says a trooper saw a woman walking along the highway, and then he pulled over there. Yeah, the woman just comes at him with a knife immediately. It's unbelievable. So he opened fire. He didn't really have much choice. She was coming at him with that butcher knife, and yeah, it looked like she was going to stab him. So she shot him, or he shot her, and the trooper was unharmed. We are hearing from the mother of a bus mechanic recovering in the hospital after being pinned between two school buses. Fox 10's Nicole Christine with the update tonight.
Jared Nicola has been at Banner Desert Health for the better part of 2 weeks, recovering from what his mom tells us has been a harrowing experience.
It was scary, very, very scary to see him. He's my baby.
When Ronnie Dockstader got the call on March 31st that her son, Jared Nicola, was in the emergency room after an incident at work, she quickly made plans to make the 6-hour drive from California to be at his bedside. The sight when she arrived, nothing a mother wants to ever see.
He's on a ventilator. He's heavily sedated. He's got wires everywhere.
Jared, a bus mechanic for the Apache Junction Unified School District, was rushed to the hospital after the district says a mechanical issue caused him to be pinned between two buses in the pickup area between Apache Junction High School and Cactus Canyon Junior High. Jared suffered 15 broken ribs, a broken sternum, broken clavicle, and 2 collapsed lungs. Ronnie dedicating her time to assisting him as he slowly but surely makes progress.
I've been with him about 15 hours a day, 16 hours a day, and then I go home because he has a dog. I go home and take care of his dog and takes a shower and try and take a little nap, and then I come back.
Jared, a man his mom says is very self-reliant, now faces a long journey back to full health and will be heading to a rehab facility after he's released from the hospital.
When he gets to standing, he stands like a few minutes just to get his breath. And my son's active. He's a mechanic. It's just going to take time. They don't say how long, or we don't know.
And as you can imagine, Jared is now facing a ton of medical expenses related to his recovery. We do have a link to a GoFundMe set up to help him with those expenses on our website, fox10phoenix.com. Reporting in Mesa, Nicole Christine, Fox 10 News.
We are closing out week 1 of Lori Vallow Daybell's murder conspiracy trial, and she's defending herself in the Phoenix courtroom as she's accused of planning her husband's murder. While Lori says it was self-defense, the prosecution says that she wanted life insurance money from him. Today, Kay Woodcock testified, and she's the grandmother of J.J. Vallow, who was murdered along with his sister, Tylee Ryan, at the hands of Lori. She's already been convicted of those crimes. That case was tried in 2023 in Idaho, where Woodcock also testified. Kay took the stand as the state's 12th witness here this week. Fox 10 investigator Justin Lum spoke with her about testifying.
Were you surprised that she only had the 3 questions? I mean,
I
thought she was going to keep going.
You know what I learned after my testimony? Some friends that were sitting on the front row with me, and they saw when Trina was questioning me, Lori was visibly shaking. She was shaking, trying to get her to turn the page on her pad. She was shaking.
What?
Yes, she was afraid. And I'm like, good. That was wonderful to hear that.
Well, throughout testimony, we learned how family members found out about Charles' death. The trial is expected to last weeks, and we are streaming the trial every day on our Fox 10 YouTube page. The QR code on your screen will take you there, and Justin is providing live analysis of the trial every day. Right now on Fox Local, new episodes of my streaming show called The Curious Bee with Ellen McNamara. I shoot a new episode every week, and when I say the name JonBenét Ramsey, what do you think? Well, if you know the case, you probably see the image of a beautiful little girl. And you might think of the mom and dad who many believe killed her, but her entire family has been cleared. Next week on Fox Local, you will hear from the executive producer of a new Netflix documentary about the case. And it's really the most comprehensive look at why the Ramseys, or their son, Burke, did not kill JonBenét. Take a listen.
This was done by a monster.
Yeah.
A person who is a monster among us, and they exist.
Yeah.
And that's what happened to this girl. And it's just hard for us to reckon with that. And the closest people to blame were the parents.
Yeah, and the thing that I think is so frustrating that you guys really highlighted was the DNA. And so we knew later on you find out, and I remembered that you find out that there was DNA found at the crime scene that didn't match any of the Ramseys. And that really was kind of the reason that it would be very difficult to prove that they had anything to do with this murder. And that episode 8, will be out on Fox Local, also on our YouTube page beginning on Monday. Topping tonight, 7 at 7, a serious crash in the West Valley this morning involving a commercial truck and a sedan on the I-10 in Tonopah. The crash happened around 7:40, causing a large traffic backup, and authorities say that a passenger needed to be freed from a vehicle. The road was closed for hours, but has since reopened. In the valley, another serious collision in Phoenix. It happened near 28th and Peoria. Sky Fox capturing the scene where multiple vehicles were involved. So far, no updates on injuries. The intersection was briefly closed but later reopened. The Arizona House passes Senate Bill 1543, and if signed into law, Axon, the taser and body camera company based in Scottsdale, could build a 400,000 square foot corporate campus, which would include nearly 2,000 apartments. Many who live in the area, though, say the decision should be up to voters. The bill will now move to the state Senate for a final vote. Governor Hobbs has not indicated whether or not she would sign the bill. EV maker Lucid will buy select Nikola facilities in Arizona after the company filed for bankruptcy earlier in the year. Lucid is also planning to rehire hundreds of former employees who will work in engineering, software, and assembly roles. Part of the agreement includes Lucid taking over the Coolidge manufacturing facility and the Phoenix facility, which previously served as Nikola's headquarters. A group of 28 hikers rescued at Lake Mead. 25 of them were children with special needs as they went on a field trip to the Arizona hot springs. When temps hit 100 degrees, the group ran out of water and they needed help. The park rangers got them all to safety, but will now close 2 trails in the area until it gets a little bit cooler. Tomorrow, the annual run that honors one of the most popular athletes of all time in Arizona, the late Pat Tillman. The ASU and Cardinals football legend turned Army Ranger was killed while serving our country by friendly fire in Afghanistan. People can expect more than a dozen road closures in downtown Tempe later on today and tomorrow. The run supports the Tillman Scholars Program, and it will begin tomorrow morning at 7. Happening this weekend, the D-backs are taking on the Milwaukee Brewers at home. Right now, they are 7-6. And tomorrow is bobblehead night for Eugenio Suarez. Saturday's first pitch is at 5:10. The trade war is continuing between America and China, and both sides keep raising tariffs. Coming up, what it could lead to. And new details about the helicopter that crashed into the Hudson River. You're going to find out how long it was in the air before going down. And then later on, we had another record-setting day, hitting 103 degrees. We're going to have our forecast and also tell you how some outdoor events this weekend are handling the heat.